Hi guys, I'm Pale, and this is my review in the first series of Beast Quest. Inferno the Fire Dragon is definitely in my top 3 because I'm going to rate, I'm going to pick my top 3 from the first series. It's definitely in my top 3, it's in my top 5 in all 3 series. I've not actually finished the third series anyway, I'm on number 16. But that's just for now, I've probably finished it by the time this video is uploaded. Anyway, Inferno the Fire Dragon is an amazing book. There's just so much good stuff all the way through it. So I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. But the only bad bit is, the reason I'm not giving it a 10 or a 9.5 is because there's quite a lot of there's a couple of chapters where it goes on about the callers at King Hugo's Palace and that can get a little bit boring. For one chapter's alright, but it drags on for a little bit long. And I like how he meets Elena because I always thought she would be evil and she was actually just betraying him. But turns out, no. Then we move on to number 2, Seprin the Sea Serpent. Again, really adventurous. Love how they get the boat from the wee village, and then they go out into the big Western Ocean or whatever it's called, and they free Sepron, and then he later helps them in Zephyr the Monster Squid, and they need to rescue him, and Narga, sea monster and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's really good, that one. I would rate it about an 8 out of 10 because I do prefer Infernal Fire Dragon a little bit more to it because this can get a little bit boring at some bits. I wouldn't say there's enough action. At the start there should be a little something to boost your energy to keep you going. Then we move on to number 3, which is Arc to the Mountain Giant. This is personally, in my opinion, one of the best Beast Quest books ever wrote. I just love the scenery that where it's situated. I've been to places like Snow Mountains and that myself. Climbed a couple of mountains over 1,000 feet, almost 2,000 feet. So yeah, it's really quite inspires me because I like to go away to Bothies and that. And this is when they go away to stay in a little village. They have Snow Mountains and all that. No, they don't stay in a village in this one. No, but they have the Snow Mountains and everything. It's just so good. I love how Arcta, at the end when he's hanging off the cliff with Tom, that bit's just really good. Yeah, so I'd recommend this one a lot. I rate it a 9 out of 10 as well. Tagus the Horseman, very, very important book. Probably the most important book out of the whole of the third series. If not, it is the most important book out of the whole of the third series. I mean, first and second and third series. It's just, he's in loads of different battles and that. I really like this one. I think it's quite entertaining because it's a really quite sneaky and sly one. How he's in the fields with the cows and that, and Tom and that are camping quite close to the field, so it's pretty dangerous. But yeah, I really like this one. I would recommend it, and I'll score it 8 out of 10. Nanook the Snow Monster, 10 out of 10 straight away. It's the first thing I'm saying. It's my favourite one from the first series. It actually beats Inferno the Fire Dragon. It's just absolutely magnificent. I just love it so much. How he goes and sees in a little village, the story of the little boy at the start, then he sees the monster, and then comes back or gets taken and never heard of him since or something like that. I love how there's the frozen water and everything that Elena falls into and Tom has to rescue her, and that's only halfway through, so it's got the little boy story of the little boy a quarter way through, so it's entertaining you the whole way through. And then 3/4 in you have the blizzard, and then near the end you have Nanook, and it was just such an amazing book. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. I would recommend this one a lot. Really, really recommend Nanook. Then we move on to the final book, which is number 6, Epos the Flame Bird. A bit disappointed with this one actually. I expected it to be a lot better than what it was because it looks absolutely fantastic. People have recommended it to me. Well, one person's recommended it to me. Yeah, I'd say it's an okay one. It's quite boring at the start. Then in the middle there's a little bit of Epos in the jungle. Then 3/4 through they go into the cave. It gets a little bit more exciting, and then they fight Epos at the end. I love the final battle though, but it can be a bit boring at points. But yeah, it's still quite good. So I would recommend this one, maybe, to use people that like stories that drag on for quite a lot with like not as much action as other ones, but still like action. Then yeah, that's a good one. I would rate that about a 7 out of 10. And then in the next one I'll be on to series 2.